Local 3 Sports with Jake Duran.
Ishpeming's Lola Korpi was one of many seniors who wrapped up their high school track and field careers over the weekend at the UP Finals. Our Jake Duran caught up with the standout runner who gave her supporters one final record-breaking performance and learned about the support that she has received along her journey.
Lola Korpi is no stranger to breaking records. Last season as a junior, Korpi entered the Ishpeming High School record books after breaking the school's long-standing 1,600-meter record in track. During her senior cross-country season this past fall, she added to that by breaking the school's 5K record. Looking to build off of that momentum entering her senior cross-country season, Korpi had a few more records she had her sights set on: the 3,200-meter and 800-meter records.
So the first meet of the season, I decided that I was just gonna sit out of my usual races and just go for the 2-mile. Just knock it down at the beginning of the season so I didn't have to worry about it, because I knew that the 800, with it only being 2 laps, that was gonna be the harder one to get.
It didn't take long for Korpi to add another record finish to her growing resume.
So I ended up getting the 2-mile record first at Gladstone. I was the only girl in the race and I won it. I beat all the boys, which was honestly the coolest part.
While crossing the finish line will be something she will always remember, Korpi says what transpired during the 3,200-meter race will be the most memorable.
Chuck Cameron from Gladstone, he was running right behind me that whole race, and he was like cheering for me as he was running behind me, which was awesome.
Lola would go on to re-break the 2-mile record later on in the season.
And then I beat that again at the Westpac race. I ran an 11:59 with Tessa Radiola chasing behind me. So she kept me on pace, which was really nice.
During the Westpac Conference Final, she would use another opponent's support to help motivate her during a second record-breaking performance.
Kira Waterman helped me break the 800 record at Westpac with the time of 2:22, 3 seconds faster than the time that was on the board. She was behind me. We were both listening for the splits, and then when we heard that we were hitting the splits we needed, she was like, "Come on, Lola, we hit it, we got it," and that was just amazing.
After breaking her first record as a junior, Korpi was shocked when she received a bouquet of flowers from the previous 1,600-meter record holder, Michelle Lexmond. After she vowed one day to return the favor, she was able to make good on that promise after the Westpac Finals.
After Kira helped me break the record, I sent her flowers to her school, and I just hope people remember me for my sportsmanship and cheering others on like they do for me.
Korpi says that level of sportsmanship is a big reason why her passion for the sport of running continues to grow stronger with each race.
I have met so many amazing girls and boys throughout the years that I've been here. There's so many people I need to say thank you to. The girls that have pushed me to get my records and have supported me on the sidelines, and it's incredible to hear other girls from different schools cheering my name and even cheering for me when I'm running right next to somebody else from their team. It's an amazing sportsmanship feel, and I just love that about this sport so much.
Korpi's running career at Ishpeming came full circle on Saturday in Kingsford as she broke her own 1,600-meter record at the UP Finals. It gave her one more opportunity to embrace some of her biggest supporters as her career came to a close.
Whenever I would go for a record, my dad would be standing at the 200 line to yell out my splits for me. And as soon as I cross the finish line and I break a record, I know it, I go and I immediately look for my parents so that I can go give them a hug, and my grandparents too. So I have an amazing group supporting me that have been behind me for years, including Coach PJ and my parents and my Coach Morgan. But I'm just trying to make them proud, and I know I have because they tell me that all the time. So
now that Korpi has crossed the finish line for the final time in an MHSAA race, there's no question she has set the bar high for future hematites looking to chase Korpi and leave behind their own lasting legacy.
It's bittersweet being here today. It's my last UP Finals. It's my last time running as a hematite, and the last time running with my sister, which is probably the saddest part about all this. But I'm excited to begin the new chapter of running at Northern. I'm so excited.
Korpi says she's leaving Ishpeming High School proud of the student athlete she's become, living up to the expectations none bigger than the one she put on herself.
I think I exceeded my expectations. When I was young, I used to look at the record board in my school, and I just dreamed of being on there a few times, and here at the end of my season now, I'll be able to come back to my school and see it up there 4 times. So that is just incredible.